On today's episode, we're taking thrifted items and transforming them into cozy, woodland-inspired fall decor. Let's go ahead and get started. The first project is a simple and easy makeover, yet it will add some vintage charm to your home decor. So I had these two bottles. They've been in my booth for a while. They're just plain bottles, but they have a good color. One is an amber color, and then one is that kind of light green color. I decided to pull out the Winter Botanist set. That's one of the new transfer sets from IOD. And I decided to use some of the pine cones and the birds. This has some beautiful, beautiful options, and it's perfect for this time of year all the way until spring. And actually, if this fits into your decor, you can use this look year-round. Transfers are very easy to use, and they transform your decor from something simple to something with a little bit more high-end and interesting look. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take off the backing, that white sheet right there. Then it's going to be a little sticky. You're going to press it down on your item. You're going to take out that little acrylic stick that comes in all of your transfer sets, and then you're just going to rub it until the transfer transfers and adheres to your project. If it doesn't transfer completely, just lay it back down and rub it a little bit more. After you have the transfer has successfully adhere to your project, you want to go ahead and just burnish it in. You can either use one of those sheets of plastic, or I just prefer to use my hand to rub it in and make sure that it has adhered to your piece. You can apply some wax at this point so that it will seal in your transfer. You just want to make sure that you wipe it back off of that glass. If you enjoy these projects, please hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos, and I have a lot of great upcoming videos. I'm going to teach you a faux brass technique. This is one of my favorite techniques, and I love it to make over little figurines and all kinds of other items such as vases or really whatever I have on hand. So I found this little squirrel. He was really cute. He was okay as is. He had a few little scrapes on it, but I thought that I could make it better where I would enjoy it. I'm going to keep this little squirrel for myself, but you could actually sell these items as well. All you have to do is paint the base layer black. On this particular item, I chose to spray paint him because it was just a little bit easier. And then you're just going to use some bronze metallic paint from Fusion Mineral Paint. This is my favorite color from Fusion Mineral Paint to get that brass type look. It's called the metallic bronze, but I also carry a whole selection of other different colors if you want to use copper or a pewter look or whatever color that you actually choose, you can use that. But all you're going to do is paint it on there, and then you're just going to take a paper towel and wipe it back a little bit, and that's all you do. Y'all, look how cute he is. I think he turned out looking a lot more high-end, and he's just more of my style. If you like this project, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments. I'll put a link in the description to all of these products if you wish to purchase the Oak Leaves and Acorns mold, an old pallet project, and a Scrabble holder for this next fun little project. Years ago, I used to love to make pallet board projects. Luckily for me, my husband gets pallets every day, so I always have access to free wood. But I made this little holder, whatever it is, a few years back, and I actually had a little clippy up the top where you could hold notes or whatever, and I gave them out to all my family members. But I found it in my cabinet the other day, and I thought that I could give it a makeover. So first thing I did is I took out that little Scrabble piece, the little board holder, and I glued it down. Then I decided that I was going to paint it black, and I decided to add on some of these oak leaves and acorns from this oak leaf and acorn mold. Now I'm using this mold, but you could use any mold of your choice. The new Winter Forge mold would be a great one to make over something like this too if you were looking for a more Christmas look. I do have a couple of these molds left in stock if you're interested in this particular mold. But all you're going to do is you're going to take out some cornstarch. You're going to put it in your mold, and that's so that when you add your air dry clay, it doesn't stick to the mold. All I'm doing is I'm warming up some of this clay in my hand, and then I'm pressing it into the mold. After you get it pressed into the mold, you're going to turn it over, and then you're going to pull out your castings. And this is a gorgeous casting or a gorgeous mold. It's perfect for this time of year. I love this mold. It's a very classy look. Y'all look how pretty those are. Isn't that pretty? My name is Emily and I'm with J. Bowen and Company. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video and spend some of your valuable time here with me. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you're still here, if you would leave a heart emoji in the comments, then I know you're still watching this video at this time. So all I'm doing here is I'm trying to arrange these different leaves and acorns onto this project. At this point, I realized that there are too many different castings for this project, because what I really intended to do was put another little clip in the middle of this project so that I could clip a recipe, or also I could put it at the bottom, but I just thought there are just too many of these different castings. Once I decided where to place these different castings, I took out my Titebond quick and thick glue, and then I just applied it to the back of the casting. I had intended on getting this video out on Sunday, but between all of my kids' sports, we're playing flag football and softball several nights a week. My house had just become a total wreck and I had to get it in order, and y'all, I did that. I love how my house is looking now. My kitchen is so much more orderly. I started decluttering my whole house. I decluttered my kitchen countertops. I decluttered our hallway with all of our backpacks and papers and things that come in from the kids. I decluttered our entryway of our house, and I took a whole bunch of items up to my booth to restock them. So my house is much more orderly and clean now, and I'm very happy about that. Bowen loves playing softball. She's a pitcher and she's an excellent hitter. And then Knox plays quarterback and also receiver. That's him right there as the quarterback. So that's been my life for the last few months. I had an extra casting, and I had this little bowl right there next to me. It's something I had thrifted. I usually pick up these little wooden bowls all the time because in my imagination, in my fairy tale land head, I'm going to make some kind of candles at some point with these wooden bowls. It doesn't even sound safe, but I think it'd be really neat to put some candles in these wooden bowls, to pour some candles. Have y'all ever done that in wooden bowls? Anyway, I had this sitting there and I thought this would make a really cute little trinket dish for just to sit around at this time of year. Really any time of year. It will look high end. And so I decided to just adhere it to that bowl, and then I decided to go back over this entire piece with black paint, and then I painted the bowl black as well. I like the look of wood as well, so I decided that I would leave the inside wood so you could still see the wood grain. But after I had painted them both black, I decided I just really wasn't loving how these pieces looked. I was originally going to include these projects on another video, but I was just so unsatisfied with how they looked, I decided to scrap them from the last video, set them aside, and then I had a new idea. I decided that I wanted to paint these bowls, or this bowl and this other project, in the color layered chocolate. I just thought it would be a better color for fall, and I ended up doing that off camera. I think I was just so frustrated, I just decided not to do that on this video. In fact, I think I might have done this on a live. I think I did paint these on a live. I can't even remember at this time. But anyway, after it completely dried, that was the DIY paint. DIY paint does have to be sealed or it can be reactivated, so I decided to go back with some of that Big Top. The Big Top will completely seal in that DIY paint for you. After it dried completely, I decided that I wanted to use some stain and finishing oil on this project. Now, stain and finishing oil is a product from Fusion Mineral Paint. I love this product. If you've never used it before, you should give it a try. It's actually normally used on furniture. Let's say you have a tabletop or any kind of furniture and it's bare wood and you want to use it as it basically has a stain and finishing oil in it. So what you would do, let's say it's bare wood, or you've put a paint wash on your project, what you're going to do is you're going to apply this stain and finishing oil, and then you're going to wipe it back. It has a stain in it and a top coat, so it is completely done, and it will protect your project. I carry it in all different colors. There's ebony, many different colors or shades of brown, taupe, this white, and a natural color. I actually used it on a bookcase in a live. I covered the whole back of one in a cappuccino color, and y'all, it is a beautiful, beautiful product. But anyway, I'm just using it on this. You could also use white wax or something like that. I just wanted to see what this would look like if I applied it to this particular project. I ended up really liking how these pieces turned out. So I want to encourage each of you, if you have any projects out there that you've started and you don't really like and you don't know how to finish, just think about it for a little bit. You can probably come up with a new idea and maybe a new design, paint it differently, add some molds, whatever, and hopefully you will end up fixing and finishing some of your projects. Let me know in the comments which one of these projects is your favorite, and if you're in the mood for more thrift flips, there'll be several on the screen for you to choose from.